Okay, got the sleeves out, the camshaft is out, the crankshaft is out. I wasn't really going to pull the crankshaft until I saw that the camshaft bearings were history. The crankshaft is in pretty decent shape, but when I pulled this sleeve, the #1 piston, and I'll show you here on the sleeve, it is a little bit, it's got a little bit of a shine to it. And what that means is that this sleeve, whether it wore or was starting to loosen up, I don't know. Whether it was, I see a little cavitation there, but I don't know. I think it's alright. But I just want to take that block. I'm going to send that block out, and I'm going to have them cook it and clean it and check it. I should probably pull the man, you're leaking gas or something, you crazy fuck. Don't heat that one up. That's the one you want cold. Okay. Alright, oh yeah, Mom. Anyway, you make me lose my train of thought. Do you know how difficult it is to make these videos without you, like, interrupting?
Maybe.
Okay. You've been wearing that shirt for 2 days now. You gotta smell about ripe as a...
No.
No?
I washed this.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I don't smell like... Hey, you actually smell pretty good, Tim. Was that Downy?
Tide.
Tide. Okay. Anyway. Cook it, clean it, spec it, or mic it, check it, make sure that it's all good. There's all kinds of funky shit down in there. It's like snot, and it's not good. Camshaft, I guess, is okay. I didn't notice anything funny on it, but while I've got it this far apart, I'm going to buy a new one. They're about $300 for the cam. Cam and bearings, you know, and that's a job I'm not looking forward to, but I do have the hones and stuff for those from the last job that I did, so, you know, I'm not ill-equipped. I got my... When we took it off, we start at the left and you work your way to the right. So when I'm done with the engine pulling it apart, I'm here to the right. Now, there's another piece of plywood over there. I'm probably more than likely going to pull this head apart too. Get the valves out, have them cook it, clean it, and plane it down, make it where it's supposed to be. I just got to see if I can find my valve compressor because I got to get my valve springs off. I could probably do it by hand. I don't really want to, but I'll have to flip that thing over. But that's the next thing to do, is to get those valves out of there. What else was I going to do? Oh, the injectors and the injector pump. I could take those over and have the injectors checked. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. The pump and the injectors had oil in them, but there was, oil, diesel fuel in them, but the injectors have an awful lot of carbon built up on the tips. But because I had broken rings in 2 pistons, these 2 pistons here had broken rings. The sleeves have such a severe lip on them, there's probably a 1/64 of an inch wear on either side of those, so that'd be, what, 32nd inch of wear, which is why there was compression issues with the engine. So, rods are good, no spun bearings, all the bearings are good. The journal's on that. At some point that crankshaft had to have been out of this tractor because the rods are 10 undersized and the mains are 20 undersized. So obviously somewhere at some point my dad had that crankshaft out of there or sent it in to be worked on, and they took the crank out of it and had it ground because the journals are perfect. I didn't notice anything wrong with them at all. Even one of the bearings had something that had spun around it, but I think it had spun around it on the inside, just a small speck of dirt. But I think it was when the initial startup. That's when the most damage happens to an engine after you build them, is on the initial startup if you don't properly lubricate them. So anyway, that's that. Pistons are the 4125 size, so it is actually a 380. It will go to a 404 when I get the new kit. I'm more than likely going to go with the John Deere kit. Well, I don't really want to buy an Alliance or Reliance kit. because of the different size bearings. And John Deere will just swap them out. Maybe Reliance will too, I don't know. I'll have to call a dealer up and find out. But I'm not going to do anything with that kit until this engine block is worked on. And that'll go out probably on Monday.
Yep.
Trying to blow yourself up with propane and MAP gas?
No.
Oh, you making meth?
No.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure.
I could.
That's really good, Tim. We just make some meth and sell it, and we'll pay for this tractor, right, Tim? Hey, you know what? If you make meth, we could sell it, and you can buy that 4960 off of me. What do you think?
Go down to Frenchtown, you have the money.
Yeah, they just go down to, well, are they making it down there? Well, we could sell it down there.
Sure they buy it down there.
Yeah, down to Frenchtown. Nice country town. When all the city folk moved out, it turned into a shithole.
He's so tiny. You want to take the head off?
Huh?
You want to take the head off?
Yeah, but the head's already loose, from what I understand. I talked to Justin yesterday. We had a what I want to do is move the tire changer and stuff out, and then I want to back it in here so that the front end is facing that light.
Okay.